Hi, this is Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprises and an ATM Mastermind group page, and in today's video we'll be talking about 5 steps on when to pull my ATM. Always remember, here at ATM Mastermind group page and PDQ, we have an A to Z course that teaches you from A to Z how to be successful in the ATM business. We also have an ATM Mastermind group page that's free to join for like-minded individuals just like yourself who want to learn a little bit more about the ATM business and be in a community of other ATM business owners. Always remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please share the videos with some of your friends. And always remember, here at PDQ, this is where we buy your freedom back one transaction at a time. All right, without further ado, number 1. Establish your break-even point. So for us, I always like to tell you guys, $250 is our magic break-even point. We established that a long time ago, and I continue with that par value. As I like to say, I like to play golf, and par is where I always set the threshold. $250 is our par value, our break-even point. Anything less than $250, then I make a decision. Do I pull the ATM? Do I leave it in place for a little longer? Or, you know what, I know it's a good location, I don't need to pull it. So you have to establish that going in. Set your par value, whatever you deem it, if it's $100, $250, $300, $400, whatever that is, and now you know, hey, if it gets less than this, I make a decision to pull the ATM. If it's more than that, stay the course. Point number 2, when should I pull my ATM? Give it some time. How long am I gonna stay in that position? Is the transactions moving in an upward direction? Are they staying flat? Are they moving down? So you got to give it some time. What rule of thumb for us is anywhere from 60 to 180 days is what I like to leave an ATM in a location. Now, 60, if I've been in there, it was at 5 transactions. I've been in there for 30 days. It's at 6 transactions. I give it another 10 days. It's still at 6. It's not the right location. I did a bad job evaluating the location. I should have put more time in it, or I thought something was going to happen that didn't happen. So at this stage, we pull early. If it goes a little longer, or why do I leave it a little longer, is because I see an upward trend. It's getting better month after month, but it's not enough. So I leave it for maybe 6 months. Some things were supposed to happen. Maybe a business across the street was supposed to open that was going to make an impact. Maybe they were going to change their hours. Maybe they were going to go cash only, and I was under the impression that they were going to go cash only, and I left it in that location for an amount of time, which is 6 months, and it didn't change. So now I made the decision, I'm not hitting my $250. I've left it in the location. Things were supposed to change, they didn't change, and now I make the decision, I'm going to pull the ATM. Point number 3 is, can I change the deal? So before I pull my ATM, I want to establish, can I change the deal? The deal that I cut in the beginning, it's not working. So maybe I agreed upon $2 transaction, and I said, you know what, we're going to do it at 2, and I give the location maybe $1 or 50 cents. And so I go to the location owner and I said, look, this deal isn't working. We're not making the money that we said we were going to make. Maybe you said you were going to go cash only. Maybe something else was supposed to happen that didn't happen. So now I go to the location owner and I said, look, we got to change the deal, which means I'm either going to raise the surcharge or I'm going to cut their commission, or both. So depending on where we're at, again, I'm trying to get to that $250. Where am I at? So I said, you know what? I could get to that $250 if I raise the surcharge from, let's say, $2 to $3, and I keep 100% of the increase. So now maybe if I do that, I will get my money. So I'll go to the store owner, I'll talk to them and say, look, we're going to raise the surcharge. You're going to still get the same amount that I agreed upon, but I'm not making the number. And if they allow me to do that, then we stay the course. I still keep the ATM in the location. If they say, you know what, Phil, that's not the deal we agreed upon. I still want that deal. Now I said, you know what, that's a line in the sand for me. I gotta not cross that line, because I'm gonna lose the location, but the location isn't working. So now I gotta think about, I'm gonna go look for another location where I can place that ATM. So I already made that decision because the business owner, they made it for me. So keep that in mind. Now you have to decide, you're going to move the ATM, and let's not lose that location. Let's find another location and then go back to that business owner and remove that ATM. So point number 4, now you look for a new location. So you've already talked to the business owner. They're not willing to budge. So now what you're going to do is you're going to look for a location. You're going to find another location. And when you do, now you're going to go back to that business owner and you're going to say, look, here's the situation. I'm going to one more time. I'm not making the money that I need to make for me to keep the ATM in this location. So what we want to do is I either want to increase the surcharge, or I want to decrease your commission. Now again, now you have the upper hand because you already found another location, and you can tell the business owner, you know what, I'm moving the ATM. They're going to stay the course. You're going to ask the question, look, I'm here again. It's been a month. I haven't seen any increase. I need to change the surcharge, either raise the surcharge or decrease your commission. And the business owner says, Phil, I already told you, this is the way we're doing it. So now you say, okay, well, I'm sorry to inform you, the deal isn't working for me, so I have to pull the ATM. If we can't change the surcharge, if I can't change the commission structure, now I have to pull the ATM. So you just let them know, you know what, I'm giving you 2 or 3 days, it's not working, I have to pull the ATM. And so you know what, you said maybe on a Tuesday you have the conversation and you say it's on you know what, Thursday we're pulling it, or you have the conversation on Friday and you say next week, Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, I will be in here to pull the ATM. Okay, you should put it in your location agreements that you have the ability to do that at any time for any reason. Make sure it's in your location agreements so you don't get any kind of battle. But 9 out of 10 times the store owner will understand the situation and you will be able to pull it anyways. But always make sure it's in your agreements. Okay, so now you do that, and it's a very simple process. So point number 5, now you go in a location, let's say on that weekday. I like to, if I'm going to pull an ATM, try to do it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I try to give the store owner usually about 3 to 5 days of an advance notice. Not too far, but far enough to be fair. Okay, most of the time they're not making any money, and you're not making any money, so they're pretty much okay with it anyways. It's not a big deal breaker for them anyways, if it's not making any money. If you're making money, it will be, but if you're not, then it's not a big deal. So you go in and you're going to pull the ATM and you're just going to start the process over again. Hopefully you did a better job evaluating what the stop is supposed to be, and you did your due diligence a little bit better than the last time. But even me, you know what, things happen. Business change, the business location changes their model, their preference. Some of the things they said they were going to do, they don't do, you know, and we fall in love with the perspective that it might happen. Sometimes it doesn't. So that's why I always tell you guys, do your due diligence, study real hard. But even the experts, they make mistakes from time to time. So it does happen. So don't beat yourself up over it, but just do a better job next time. All right? Always remember, we have an A to Z course that teaches you from A to Z how to be successful in the ATM business. We also have the ATM Mastermind group page that's free to join for like-minded individuals just like yourself who want to learn a little bit more about the ATM business and be in a community of like-minded ATM business owners. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and share the video with some and all your friends. Also comment below if you want us to make a video or you have some questions about the ATM business. We're here to help. Without further ado, we'll see you over at the ATM Mastermind group page. Thank you very much.